Howdy. Hiya, Chappy. Good afternoon. Yeah, pour myself some Joe. How's everyone today? What's your weather like? What's cooking? You want to talk about anything? Let's talk about anything. Howdy, Genghis. Good afternoon. Whew. Is it snowing, Genghis? Well, howdy, Ben. It's snowing, huh, Genghis? Well, Jiminy Cricket. Not here. It's just cloudy. It's pretty warm. We had rain all day yesterday. And I was doing drywall repair. This is always I need the joint compound to dry fast. But not when it's raining outside. Still went shopping. Is it snowing much or just a little? You know, got a blizzard, I guess. You went shopping? Were they out of toilet paper? Raining or choppy, but it's nice now. That's good. Yeah, we had thunderstorms yesterday. Today, there's a chance of rain, not thunderstorms. It's just cloudy. I didn't check the temperature, but it's pretty warm. Not bad, though. But yeah, let's talk about anything. I got a few things to do, but yeah. Talk about anything. A little snow, but didn't settle. Oh man. Looks like my tablet's down. I wasn't paying attention to it. Yeah, I thought we'd talk about anything. I still have these cultural differences between the US and UK. That list I never did get through. We can look at some of those things. Found another list. 31 fun facts about Great Britain. I might go through as well. See if I knew these 31 fun facts or not. Maybe read them off a little bit while we talk about anything. I'm just scrolling through. Oh, here it says the Welsh town with the longest name in the world. That's an interesting fun fact about Great Britain. How about this one? Can you believe the Brits invented speeding tickets? The very first speeding ticket was issued to a driver named Walter Arnold in Kent in 1896 after he was caught going 4 times the speed limit, as the speed limit was only 2 miles an hour. He was going 8. Y'all invented the speeding ticket. That's a fun fact. Hey Terry, let's see, no Choppy, I didn't get a chance to catch up. What was the final? Aston Villa? You say a Villa, right? My Texas Spanish tendency is to call that Villa. But yeah, what happened? What happened? Chappy. I worked all day yesterday and I didn't get settled down until late last night. So yeah, I don't know what happened. Y'all invented the speeding ticket. Dang. See? Y'all invented everything, even speeding tickets. Who invented the light bulb? Yay, we beat Aston Villa. Good job. Yeah, I'll watch the highlights. Yeah, I'm working today too, but I'll catch up. Wow, we scored 3. Who was it? Was it that Anthony Alonga? Is he our best player? Did he score? Oops, sorry. Yeah, we can talk about anything. I thought I'd scroll through some of these fun facts. Well, good job, Terry. Congratulations. I got no help. I can't help you, but I can just encourage you. I don't know what's the best way to do it, but move around a lot and eat right, I guess. But congratulations. Liverpool getting hungry now. Yeah, good job. Cheers to that, Terry. Yeah, I guess just eat right and exercise is the best way. I'm no nutritionist. Anyway, we can talk about that. First drunk driver was caught in 1896. His name was John Smith. Allegedly, John Smith. That's a fake name. He was a taxi driver. 1896. That's funny. I never thought about who the first drunk driver was. Y'all invented drunk driving. Y'all invented everything. We talk about inventions. We invented the airplane. You can give us that. And that was a cool one. But out now, Lime Regis on the channel. Pretty good tonally too. Walter made one, okay. Genghis is giving Terry some Karate Kid advice. Focus, Danielson. Wax on, wax off. Lime Regis, it looks nice. Like a good place to visit. Very busy, huh? They look very busy there. People love Lime Regis, don't they? I see why. It looks really nice. Endorse it. That video's out now. Getting a few watches, not a ton. The places right now, they're not really getting a lot of watches. Any of the places I put out, they're not getting a lot of watches. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow is a video that is a woman, her name is Hannah. She lives in the English countryside. And the video is called My Morning Routine in the English Countryside. I was just like, that looks interesting. And so I did watch it, and she just lives in the English countryside with animals, and it was just her morning routine. But she didn't say where she is. And it wasn't in the video description. I don't know where she was. I feel like it looked like it could have been, I mean, what do I know? I feel like it looked like it could have been Somerset or Devon or Dorset, maybe Wiltshire. I don't know. I don't know where she was. That video will come out tomorrow. Maybe one of y'all can tell me. It looked like maybe she might be near the Cotswolds, just from the countryside. But that video comes out tomorrow. I have no idea if people will watch that video. But I was interested. I'm just watching what I'm interested. Like, what is life like in the countryside of England? I don't know what I'm going to cook tonight. Yeah, Sunday roast, Choppy. What are you having, Genghis? Oh, same thing. Chicken and veg, Terry? That's probably good. Good idea. Hey, Adrian. Tonight, I have to work. So I'm working on this project yesterday, and I had a bunch of drywall repair. No matter what you do, you can't get that mud to dry quick enough when it's storming outside. It was a downpour most of the day yesterday. So I had to tell my client, look, I have to come back tomorrow and finish up. Once this is dry, I need to sand it and mud it and texture it, sand it and skim it and texture it. So my job, I thought it was a one-day job. They asked me to make it a two-day job, basically. It had to be. And what's boring, Choppy? Having Sunday roast? So I have to come back tomorrow, or today, but she said, can you come back tonight? So now I have to start working midday into the evening, and I don't know, I'm not going to cook tonight. My son will cook for himself. So I'm not having anything tonight. I don't know, I'll eat something. Maybe I'll take a ham sandwich with some Coleman's mustard. You're not eating sugar, you've cut it right out. That makes a big difference. That's hard to do. Yeah, sweeteners in tea. That's a whole nother thing though. Some of those artificial sweeteners, I don't know what's in them. But too much sugar is too much sugar. As a matter of fact, Terry, don't eat any Coleman's mustard because it has sugar in it. Yep, that's one of the ingredients in Coleman's mustard, sugar. Somebody posted on that, and that video is doing real good. People are watching that video. Yeah, agave is a sweetener. The Coleman's mustard video is doing really good, and somebody commented on there that Coleman's mustard is simply 3 ingredients. It's mustard seed, water, and as he put it in the comments, a little vinegar. Meanwhile, he said, American mustard is full of sugar or artificial sweeteners or high fructose corn syrup. Now the first part I believed when he said your mustard, Coleman's mustard, is simply mustard seed, vinegar, and water. I believed that. I was like, okay. But then when he said ours had sugar or high fructose corn syrup, I was like, I don't think so. It doesn't taste sweet at all. So I looked up our ingredients to see. I was like, I don't think ours has sugar. I don't put too much on my sandwich today, Choppy. I like it strong. But, hey, Tommy Cat. Adrian, you having spicy beans on toast for lunch? Going to Sunday, going to your parents this evening. You've been watching Canal Boat Diaries, but don't watch much TV these days. See, I'm talking food. Yeah, right now we're talking food. Well, we could talk about anything. So I looked up the ingredients to American mustard. American mustard has no sugar. American mustard has mustard seed, water, vinegar, salt, turmeric, paprika, and garlic powder. And that's it. All natural ingredients, no sugar, no chemicals, nothing. Our mustard is just simple water, vinegar, mustard seed, and spices. That's all that's in our American mustard. So I looked up Coleman's mustard. Coleman's mustard has water, vinegar, mustard seed, wheat flour, sugar, salt, xanthan gum, and citric acid. Citric acid. That citric acid, that adds the punch. That adds that little pungent sour flavor. And Coleman's mustard, it indeed has sugar. Ours does not. So no Coleman's mustard for you, Terry. But you use stevia. It's natural. That's good. That's good. Salmon. Oh, I like salmon, Tommy Cat. Pure horseradish or with vinegar. Yeah, I like horseradish. Your mustard is strong, but I eat a lot of strong flavors myself. So it didn't blow me away, but it's definitely better than our mustard. Definitely better than, no doubt about it. Yeah, that's a bummer having acid reflux. I get it sometimes. Plant sugars must be better. Well, sugar, it's funny to say plant sugars. Sugar comes from sugar cane. It's a plant sugar. But yeah, stevia, agave. Yeah, that's probably better than chemical sugars. Anyway, we're talking about taking sugar out of our diet. I'd have a hard time doing it. Yeah, water's good. I knew what you meant, Tommy Cat. You meant non-sugar cane plant sugars. But yeah, we can talk about anything. Also out now is the narrow boats video. That's doing pretty good. It's the second narrow boat video I've reacted to. I wanted to see the inside of one more, and that's what this one was. A tour of the inside. That was just a little boat from the channel Betty on a Boat. It was just a little narrow boat, not too fancy. It was a good one to look at, I thought. You have a bit of squash in your water? That is not something I've ever done. What, squash? The plant? What is squash? Is that something I don't know about? When you say squash, I think like squash. It's a yellow squash plant. Yeah, Betty on the Boat. That's a good video. I might watch her channel more. What is squash in your water? Is that like, we put cucumber in water sometimes. Vimto. It's a concentrated juice. You just squirt it in there. What's it taste like? Sometimes we'll put like lemon, slice of lemon, slice of cucumber. Cucumber water's good. Hi, June. Vimto is nice with boiling water. So you drink it hot sometimes. Interesting. Vimto. Wonder if I can get any of that. Vimto. Yeah, never heard of that. So add a good little flavor to your water. Cordial. Well, cordial's like a liqueur? liquor to your water? I don't know. Those are the videos that are out now. You love OXO in boiling water, June? What is that? Yeah, y'all tell me all about this stuff. We can talk about anything. Did you have this list of 31 fun facts I was reading? Here's one that says, it's thought that Ian Fleming used a bus route close to his home as inspiration for James Bond's code name. The route 007, oh, you say route. The route 007 used to go from Canterbury to the Kent coast. Y'all ever heard that? 007 is just a road from Canterbury to Kent coast. It's a berry squash. Huh. Yeah, I'll look up Vimto. I don't know how you say that. Vimto. I'll see if I can get it. I do have Iron Brew right now. I don't know what to do with it. Are any of you fans? I mean, all I can do is drink it. Can't really compare it to anything in the UK or in the US. But I have a bottle of original Iron Brew right now. I guess I'll just do a tasting video with it. A live taste test? Oh, it's not even cold right now. I gotta get it cold. I was thinking about filming it tomorrow. I could do it today. I could live stream it tomorrow, I guess. Just do it in the live. I could do that. Robinson squash. You think that would make a good video for my channel? It's so weird. I never can tell. You love it, Iron Brew, June. Yeah, I want to get it real cold, and then I guess I'll try it. It might be a short video. What if I don't like it? If I don't like it, I'll tell you. I'll say, oh, that's not for me. Yeah, you have to dilute Vimto. But I don't know if people enjoy. It's just like, I tasted that Coleman's and people are watching that video. I think it's over 2,000 views already. And still, people are still watching it. But then, like, I tasted Marmite and nobody hardly watched that. I don't know what people will be interested in. I don't know how to say Vimto, but are people going to be interested in that? Are people going to be interested in Iron Brew? I don't know. I just like trying. I just like trying these things I've never had. But yeah, with the Iron Brew, I just don't know exactly how to make a more than 2-minute video out of it. I'm like, oh, Iron Brew. I like it. I don't like it. Iron Brew, whatever. How do I make that into a video? Yeah, that sandwich was good, June. I ate the Coleman's one. I'm going to make another one today and take it to work. And now I have all this potato salad. That potato salad recipe, you use, I don't know, it's a lot of potatoes. And then I cut it in half and made 2 separate, one with our mustard, one with yours. And I got a whole bunch of potato salad. Yeah, Ben, see, I was kind of thinking maybe get something else to try. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe try the Iron Brew in a video with snacks. That's what I was thinking. Instead of just doing it by itself. Right? Because I feel like by itself, what am I going to do? It's going to be so short. Haggis, I can't get authentic because of lamb lung is banned in the U.S. Maybe a Scottish snack. Yeah, maybe. That might be a good idea. Ben, against our cream soda, Genghis. Oh, I don't care how good Iron Brew is, it loses to cream soda. Cream soda and root beer are my two favorites. I love cream soda and root beer. They're the only sodas I ever drink. I don't drink much, but when I do, it's a cream soda or a root beer. I don't feel like Iron Brew could beat that. British Crisp. Yeah, I think I'll try it. Oh, cream soda's so good, Choppy. I love cream soda. Y'all would probably hate root beer too. Iron Brew will win? I don't see how. I don't see how. To me, that's putting my very favorite up against anything. I don't care how good it is. I'm gonna always probably want Iron Brew with ice cream. That's maybe a good idea, Terry. Yeah, they're just opinions. Yeah, yeah. You should drink whatever you love. I mean, I could do it up against cream soda, and I would be fair, but and I would be honest, but it would be a strong battle. It would be a hard fought battle for Iron Brew to top cream soda or root beer. You like root beer, Kings? I love root beer. Root beer is really my favorite. It's too sickly in ice cream. I like soda and ice cream. A root beer float. I could do an Iron Brew float versus a root beer float. You know, I might do something like that. Fentiman's Curiosity Cola. I have a cola shop. There's a shop down the road. It's just a soda shop and candy store. They have every kind of soda you can imagine. It's called Pop Fizz. It's a chain. It could be. There might be a Pop Fizz somewhere where you live. I'm not sure. It is a big company though. But they got all kinds of sodas. They probably got Iron Brew there. I ordered it and got it already, but I bet they have Iron Brew at Pop Fizz. They have all the good root beers and cream sodas. Then they got crazy sodas like bacon, bacon flavored soda, jalapeno flavored soda. They got all kinds of sodas. They might have Finneman's Curiosity Cola. I don't know. The local Wimpy restaurant did an ice cream float with cola. The local Wimpy restaurant? I don't know. Dan, can anyone remember, Tizer? Tommy Cat was thinking the same thing as King's Finneman's Curiosity Cola. Yeah, they might have it at this cola shop. They got all kinds. I know, pretty sure they have Iron Brew. Hmm. The Wimpy restaurant, we used to have those here. Was that a U.S. chain or was that? I always thought that was a U.S. chain. Wimpy. They're out of business now. What is Tizer? Or is it Tizzer? We're talking about anything, so yeah, let's talk about sodas. Tizzer? Anyway, I have Iron Brew. I don't know. I'm playing with some different ideas. Y'all are giving me some. Maybe I'll do it with in an ice cream float, or maybe I'll save it until I get some British snacks. Or I might just do it in a live stream. Who knows? I just have a bottle sitting in my kitchen. Yeah, I'm not sure where Wimpy came from. I do remember them. Wimpy, famed Popeye. Wimpy, the character on Popeye. He was a genius. He would gladly pay you Thursday for a hamburger today. He was one of my childhood heroes. This guy was getting hamburgers left and right. Oh, Sage likes ginger beer, Genghis. That's his favorite. He loves a good ginger beer. SJBICT. You can get Tizer in your local Tesco. Oh, that's also a video that's coming out tomorrow. Is was it Naps and Adventures? That channel. She put out a video about. It's called "Dear England, Your Tesco's Are Crazy." Now, I didn't order any UK snacks yet, Terry, but I got a list. But her video is called "Dear England, Your Tesco's Are Crazy," and it's a video all about how Tesco's are in all kinds of old buildings and weird buildings. And the ex-Hoover building is now a Tesco. And yeah, Finneman's Dandelion and Burdock, those sound good. I've had dandelion soda before. Fentimans, huh? Tesco's meal deals are popular, Adrian. Y'all want to know something? Yeah, let's do this. This will talk about anything. Let me see if I can do this. So I keep a list of things to watch. Y'all love a meal deal? It makes it more interesting, Terry said. What makes it more interesting? Sometimes I can't figure out. Terry says that makes it more interesting. Oh, maybe if I do it with snacks or with ice cream, the iron brew. I don't know. Meal deals, Chris, drinking. Okay, let's see this. So I keep a list on my channel of watch later videos that I see, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I want to watch that one. And then sometimes I do end up watching them, and sometimes I decide, no, I don't want to watch that. And so on my watch later list, y'all are talking about meal deals. Yeah, the different style Tesco buildings. That video comes out tomorrow, Terry. You know, it's weird. We were just talking about Hoovers in the other live stream, and then one of your Tesco's in an Art Deco style former Hoover building. It's just a weird coincidence. And then we were talking about, the other day, we were talking about overalls in the live stream. Overalls. A lot of times ladies here will call those jumpers, and you call jumpers sweaters. We were talking about that in the live stream. And then out tomorrow in that video where the lady lives in the English countryside, she was wearing overalls and talked about them. It's weird how coincidences like that pop up. But the Tesco video is out tomorrow, as well as the English countryside video. But so in my watch later list, here it is. Here's a video called Trying the Most Expensive Meal Deal at Tesco. Meal deal's a sacred concept. I might enjoy Robbie Cohen's videos on narrow boating. A lot of the narrow boating channel videos, though, I've looked at, they're like 30-minute long videos. And those I can only watch on my own time. So I might check out Robbie Cummings and watch some. If they're too long, I'll watch it on my own time. The old Hoover building is in Greenford. It's huge. I've seen it. I saw it yesterday. Or I saw it already. The video's coming out tomorrow. Robbie's very good. Hopefully I'll check him out. I hope his videos are short enough I can do it on my channel. But yeah, so this one, Trying the Most Expensive Meal Deals at Tesco, it's by a channel called Red Bus Russ. Y'all think that would be a good video to watch? I'll go through some of this if you want. Y'all can tell me what's on my watch list you think's good. Y'all bring up meal deals, and maybe I should watch some videos about meal deals. But yeah, this one's called Trying the Most Expensive Meal Deal at Tesco. Here's a video called American Tries First UK Curry. It's by the channel Kalani and Sav, which I think y'all have mentioned before to me. I've been thinking about watching some American Tries First UK Curry. Y'all think that's a good idea? What about this one? Here I saw a video, and it's called American Tries the UK's Favorite Service Station, and it's in Cumbria? What the heck is that? Which one's a good channel, Terry? Red Bus Russ or Kalani and Sad? Love is Beautiful, Ben? Are you just getting sentimental? Love is beautiful. Wonder if Harrods does a meal deal. I don't know. That's a good Kalani video. Maybe I'll watch it. American Tries First UK Curry. You've heard of them too, Choppy. I think Genghis, maybe didn't you mention them before? Somebody's mentioned their channel before. Oh, there's a video I was thinking about watching. East London Apartment Tour. It's by Sophie Naidoo. It says that her apartment in London costs £2,300. You mentioned it, Adrian? Okay, I knew. Maybe a few people have mentioned that before. Yeah, Ben too. Okay. Okay. These are just videos on my watch list that I may or may not watch. £2,300 East London Apartment Tour by Sophie Naidoo. I thought I might want to see that. He went to the Bath Cider House last week. Are we talking about Kalani and Sav when you say he, Adrian? Are we talking about Red Bus Russ? Not you, you're staying out of this, Kingus. I don't know. I'm just scrolling through to see which videos on here. Some of these, a lot of them are like 10 culture shocks. Kalani, Adrian. Here's one I've been wanting to get to. It's a fishing video. It's called The Best Sunday of My Year. This guy had a good fishing Sunday. I haven't got to it yet though. I got some spooky ones on here too that I haven't got to lately. I have one on here too I'm trying to get to, Terry. It's Clevedon. It's a drive in and around the Somerset town of Clevedon. I'm gonna get to it. There's a few on here. So in the Imperial War Museum, they have a YouTube channel. You think that service station is Tebay, Choppy? Or T-Bay on TV? I don't know. I don't know where it is. It says it's in Cumbria, I think. I know, Genghis. I'm going to do some spooky ones. They don't get very good watches. And right now, I'm doing such small places that also aren't getting very many watches. If I put out a spooky one right now with a small place in the UK, they're both not going to get watches. Terry. So that's why I haven't put out any spooky ones. I'm trying to put out these small places guaranteed to get very few views, and then a video with it that at least has a chance. And why I love the spooky ones, they don't get watched. But the Imperial War Museum, they put out videos. Here's one's called Why Did the US Pilots Love the Thunderbolts So Much? Was it better than the Mustang? This is a video about planes. I know I like spooky videos too, Terry, but when I put it out on the channel, it doesn't get very many. T-Bay, it's close to Penrith, Choppy says. They don't get very many views. So I hate to put that out on the same day I put out some tiny little place in the UK that is also not going to get very many views. But I will get back to spooky ones. I have a bunch on my watch later list. But yeah, here's another one by Imperial War Museum. It's called The Genius Idea That Won the Battle of Britain. I don't know what it's about, but those are like historical videos that I still might want to get to. Most Haunted was your favorite still watch on YouTube? Most Haunted what? Or is that just a channel, Most Haunted? I know, I love doing the spooky stuff. I'll put one out pretty soon. So I love them too. Why don't we spread the news? Somehow I haven't found that audience yet that enjoys spooky stuff like most of us do. But when I put them out, they get very few views. Alan Turin, watch a video about him, Genghis, you're saying? Oh, I don't know. The one about, I think you're referring to this one, the genius idea that won the Battle of Britain. I don't know. It's put out by Imperial War Museums. If you think any of these are videos like, oh, you gotta watch that, then let me know. Because some of these have been on my watch later list and I haven't got to them in a while. Here's one that's called 30 Foods That Are Normal in Britain But Nowhere Else. Should I watch that? Yeah, I don't know what the genius idea that won the Battle of Britain was. That's what I was thinking. Maybe I should watch it. I don't know. Someone had a genius idea that won the Battle of Britain. Probably had something to do with the radar, right? If it's the Battle of Britain, I bet it had something to do with the radar. I don't know, maybe I should watch it though. There's a few videos put out by the Imperial War Museums that look interesting. Here's one, a tour of Old Trafford Stadium. It is historic, right? Old Trafford. It's just a tour of that. Here's one I'm gonna watch. It's England's largest rare secondhand bookshop in Rochester, Kent. I'm gonna watch that for sure. Here's one about the Jorvik Viking Museum. Sorry, Jorvik Viking Museum. And there's several other on this list. Here's one about the library in London. It's huge. Watch British food vlogs, Choppy? Well, I do. I do watch about British food. I don't know if I've had one out lately. But yeah, I could probably find a few more to do about that. I mean, in a lot of these places' videos, they eat food. Yeah, Old Trafford's been there since 1910, huh? I was thinking about watching a video about it. Anyway, that's just some stuff that's on my... That's some stuff I thought. We're talking about anything. You brought up meal deals. You can send anything you want to my email, Genghis, yeah. Send material to my email. How about another fun fact? uh, from this list. Let's see. Oh, here's the thing about the swans and the queen owning them. I didn't know this. Wales' capital city, Cardiff, is known as the City of Arcades. It is home to the highest concentration of Victorian, Edwardian, and contemporary indoor shopping arcades of any British city. I didn't know that. Wales, Cardiff. That's an interesting fun fact. Huh. The British drink more than 60 billion cups of tea a year. You know, a full tea over there. That always comes up in these kind of lists. Uh, yeah, here's stuff about Shakespeare inventing a bunch of words. Hmm. Here's a cheese rolling. Always on these, the adders, the only venomous snake. Whenever I look up fun facts, they're like always the same ones. It says, while around 660 species of spider are found in Britain, the most poisonous is the false widow. Y'all tell me that before. There's the one about the ravens at the Tower of London. I've known that for a long time. The most famous British dishes include fish and chips, roast dinner, shepherd's pie, bangers and mash, and the full English breakfast. And you love chicken tikka. These are just some fun facts. Choppy, how do I like my tea with a spot of cream? Is that okay? Also has the oldest record store in Cardiff Arcade. Ooh, that's interesting. Really? Vinyl? The oldest, is it big? Ooh, really? That is interesting, Adrian. Yeah. Yeah, Choppy, I like my tea with a spot of cream. Wales play France in the Rugby Six Nations at 2:30. Okay. Scotland played England both in rugby yesterday. I think it was, yeah. And in cricket. England beat Scotland in cricket. Scotland beat England in rugby. Yes, vinyl, huh? What's the name of that record store, do you know? Wonder if I could find anything, a video to watch about it. I'll look it up. The oldest record store in Cardiff Arcade. The tea bag in, no sugar. Yeah, I don't put sugar in it. In hot tea. I do in sweet tea. To be honest, Choppy, to answer your question, how do I like my tea? I like it cold with sugar. Like it with ice and sugar. Thank you, Mint. Hot tea. In that case, just a spot of cream. I can find it, Adrian. You don't have to Google it. It's fine. France are the best passers this year, Genghis. Hmm. That's France. Six Nations. See, I'll be working. It's hard for me to keep up with sports. England's the second best. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if I have anything. I did have this question for you. Oh, you know what? In the Coleman's mustard video, two people commented something about I pronounced Norwich correctly. They gave me props for saying Norwich correctly. And that's never happened before. I do say a lot of things right. and a lot of things wrong. But I always get corrected. I never get complimented. I was like, well, that was nice. Two people said, oh, an American said Norwich correctly. I try all the time. It's called Spinners, dating back to 1894. What's called Spinners? Oh, the name of the. Oh, okay. They were talking about rugby. Okay, the name of the shop is called Spinners. Shop you like your tea not too strong, milk and two sweeteners. Yeah, Ireland. I mean, Ireland is beautiful. I mean, Ireland, not Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland probably has some beauty as well. But yeah, I'm gonna check out that record shop. We just been talking about anything today. But if someone had commented, "You're half Irish and half Geordie, June." Spillers. Okay, I'll look it up though. Spinners sounded like a good name for a record store though. Like lemon and ginger tea. Ginger is supposed to be good for maybe that. It's supposed to be good for your stomach. I don't know. Might help with acid reflux. Right? Spinner sounded like a good name, Adrian. Your granddad was from County Cork. My great, great, great granddad was from Surrey. And there's other English connections in my family. On my dad's side and my mom's side. The Quicks also. I don't know where they came from, but on my mom's side, my great grandparents' last name was Quick. I don't know where they came from. Somewhere in the UK, in England. And the rest of my heritage is a strong, big percentage of my heritage is English, and the second largest is German. And then a little Spanish thrown in there too. But largely English heritage myself. I know it's not that great of a thing. I said North, right? But I was just like, y'all always complain when I get it wrong. But no one ever says great job when you get it right. But then y'all did. So I was like, oh, well, okay. Y'all did. Somebody did say, congrats, you got it right. Your dad was from Wicklow Garden of Ireland. It's beautiful there, I bet, huh? The Emerald Isle. On my channel, I can react to Northern Ireland, and I have once. I did one reaction, and it didn't get a lot of views. But I should do some more Northern Ireland reactions. Yeah, usually surnames you can travel to Ancestry. Yeah, I've had mine done, and so I know, I can't remember the percentage, but mine is largely English. And the second largest is German. And then I know for sure that the original guy who came over was from Surrey. I just assumed he was running from the law. He's like, oh no. Or maybe a woman. Either way, he had to get out of Surrey. That's okay, Adrian. Yeah, trace the ancestry, right? It kind of made sense when you could travel to the ancestry. You trace it. Traces the maternal side. Yeah, my maternal side is where the German comes from. My grandpa that I always talk about, his last name was Holtz. It's pretty German. Grandpa Holtz. But anyway, Somebody did say the other day in the comments, it was on, it was on the cider tasting video. And they said, oh, it's good to see you putting out original content instead of just reactions. And so it made me think, well, I mean, my original content is tasting. That's all I do besides watching videos. And I do the live streams, but they don't get very many watches. But what else would I do? Original content. Y'all got any ideas? Yeah, it's always fun to trace family lineage. My mom did it. My mom traced our lineage all the way back to this guy in Surrey. But I've also had my DNA test, which tells me like percentages and everything. I can't remember my English percentage, but it's high. And then German, and then Spain. A few other things in there. Very small, like Greece in my ancestry. My son Sage is half Hawaiian. His mother is full-blooded Hawaiian. My son Sage. He looks a little American. Well, Hawaiians are Americans, but he looks a little bit like me, but a little Hawaiian too. He's got really dark hair. His eyes are a little squintier. Yeah, ancestry is cool. Hawaiian ancestry, that's pretty cool too. Nice car. The Balkans was on your sister's DNA test. Morgan, which is Welsh, Adrian. I don't know which car is nice, Kingus. Anyway, I'm scrolling back to see which kind of cars we're talking about. I'm not so sure. Yeah, your parents are having a test soon. Well, you don't want to do it, Adrian? Or you did already? One of your sisters had a DNA test in the Balkans, so aren't the Balkans also in your DNA, Adrian? Hey, June, good to see you. I'm about to pop out too. Got a Mazda MI5, Miata. Those are little. Oh, Morgan cars? I'm not sure what a Morgan car is. You know what a Miata is? They sell those here. Yeah, I don't see them very much anymore. I used to see them a lot more. Anyway, I can't really think of any original content to do besides tasting videos. Just that comment was like, oh, good to see you put out original content. Y'all got any ideas? I don't know. All I do is taste food in my original content videos. I mean, should I do something like, should I make a playlist of like a diary of me planning my trips? I could just sit down, talk to the camera about where I'm thinking about going, and put out videos along the way that's just me talking about this is, maybe I could put up a map on the screen or photos of the places where I'm planning to go. Kind of a planning session, but more like a diary, just me talking to the video. I don't know. Would people watch that? Yeah, vlogging that I do around Texas, that wouldn't really be UK related. I do it in the live streams because it's pretty cool. I think it's a fun live stream. Yeah, I could do a tour of the British shop. I mean, there's only two. I was thinking about doing that in the live stream and then making a video out of it. UK and US boxing history. So just pick a topic and talk about it and make a video from it. This UK and US, for instance, boxing history? I don't know. Yeah, I like to take y'all out and about on live streams in Texas, but it's not really UK related. So I probably won't do that. Yeah, I have written down just me talking about British things, like Genghis says, UK and US boxing history, or just any topic where I just sit down and talk about it. That's kind of what I do in the live streams. Maybe I should make videos. I could clip portions out of live streams where I'm talking about a certain UK thing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I'll do any of this. I was just thinking, like, what kind of original content could I do? Your great grandfather used to box in the First War. Maybe I could find British products like not food. I don't know what they would be. Could I purchase and try British products that aren't food? But like what? I don't know. It's quintessentially British that I could purchase and then try. It's not food. Get a. Do y'all have a really popular? What is it? Brawly? I don't know. I could buy a. mm, I could buy a Rolls Royce and just try it on my channel. I don't know. I don't know what kind of products I could try that aren't. Get a Henry Hoover. Just vacuum. You know, I watched that one video of that guy that bought a home. The American bought a house in the Scottish Highlands. And honestly, halfway through that video, and it was a long video, it was just footage of him mowing the lawn. And I was a little bit like, really? Get a bowler hat, Genghis? And just swap my hats and be like, oh, this one feels British. uh, anyway, the guy mowed his lawn in the video. I was kind of like, really? I can watch people mow lawns all day, every day. I don't believe that was good content. But I could do that. Just get a Hoover, a Henry Hoover. Just, hey, look at me. I'm vacuuming with a Henry Hoover, which Henry is a brand, and so is Hoover. Right? They're opposing brands. But you still call it a Henry Hoover. We do it too, though. We do it to the worst extent, and then we call all sodas Cokes. Yeah, I can tell you about my musical taste. Yeah, just hat swapping. Now I'm British. I've got on a bowler. We have a giant bowler hat in Dallas. It's on a big pole. I don't know how tall it is. It's gigantic. The Dallas bowler hat. It's right by the highway. It used to be from some hat company here in Dallas, but now they've taken it. It's kind of like a Dallas landmark. Oh, look, there's the Dallas bowler. It's a giant bowler hat. It's right on the highway. Isn't that weird? I could do the whole hat swapping thing right there. I could go over there, give me a bowler, and swap my hats underneath the giant Dallas bowler. Bob Fitzsimmons. Hey, it's Darth Bill. And a Cornish Welshman was born not far from me. Maybe I should just look into some UK boxing history for my channel. Listen to British songs, then they'll just get copyrighted, dude. I'd love to do more music stuff that just gets copyrighted. Anyway, I better wrap things up. I'm not going to work right now. I'm not going to work till this afternoon. So I got time to do something if I wanted to. The Australian Bushman hat. I got one. I got a lot of hats, yo. I just wear this one always from the live stream or always for the channel, but I got a hat. Yeah, UK movies. I mean, I could work harder on trying not to get movie and TV and music videos to not get copyrighted. I could do some stuff. It adds to the editing process. But man, I'm so swamped with just keeping up that it's not appealing to me to go like, oh, let's make this video editing process even longer so that I can put in music or movies. And I haven't figured it out completely yet, even how to do it. But eventually, as my channel grows, I'll get more. I'll get stuff figured out. I have had an influx in subs lately. In the last 3 or 4 days, I've got a lot more subs on my channel. So, the bigger my channel gets, the better. I'll be able to do more things. But just in the growing process right now. But yeah, maybe I'll play with an idea or two to some kind of original content that I could put out. I got a little bit of time today. I know, Patreon, you would definitely join Terry, but I'm waiting. I'll probably wait till my channel gets up to maybe 10,000 subs. And then I'll consider a Patreon. But right now, it'd be me, you, and a couple other people over there. Yeah, Lime Regis looks good. Yeah, I'm looking up Court Castle in Dorset. Adrian. Yeah, Genghis, you mentioned Lost Highway before. I think that's one of your favorite movies. So yeah, that's it, man. I got a little time to play with. Might do something. Put out some original content maybe today before I go to work. But it's always fun chatting with y'all. Cheers to everyone. Have a good day. Genghis and Adrian and Terry and Ben. And it's Darth Bill. It's good to see you here today. Adrian. I think I said Adrian, but Terry, good luck. June, it was good to see June today. Yeah, just keep working hard, Terry. Just do your best. That's the best you can do. Don't sell yourself short. If you just tried your best, then it's all good. Let's see. There's a few people here earlier, but now. Tommy Cat. Choppy. Yeah, everybody. Adrian. Terry, Ben, Genghis, June. Oh, yeah. Y'all have a good day. Cheers to everybody. Genghis says, spread the love. Spread the love. Wayne from Dallas, Texas. Signing out. Cheers.